This is how I was able to drastically change and improve my life and basically have one of the best years of my life in history. And this is how you can do it too. If I did it, then you can do it too. Yeah. So the three simple words: discipline, dedication, and being determined. Sounds simple, right? But for most people it isn't. But if you stay consistent, if you're constantly challenging yourself, getting out of the comfort zone, and getting comfortable with being uncomfortable, you're able to experience growth. And if you build these three small words, then you are basically able to achieve any goal that you have set, because you're disciplined, you're determined, and you know that you have to do it anyway. You do it anyway, and you are slowly but surely getting to that bigger goal. And also, it's important to set realistic goals. No, I'm not saying that you should never set high, dream, huge goals. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that set realistic, smaller goals that will lead you to that big thing, that big goal that you want to achieve. Small steps to that bigger destination. Okay, and a little bit about my year and why it was one of the best years of my life. It's not just I basically stayed consistent and went to the gym and yeah, you believe, whatever, you went to the gym, right? Most people do, a lot of people do. That ends with that. No, it doesn't. I was already previously really disciplined person, but this is like a whole another level. It's like level 10 billion%, because it's crazy how much you can change, how you can improve your mental strength even more by just doing this one thing, by just going to the gym every single day, like I did 6 days a week, staying extremely consistent and basically learning and growing and seeing your growth, not physical only, but like your mental growth is insane. And when you build this one thing, you're basically able to implement that thing in other areas of your life. And also, I extremely went out of my comfort zone. I went to 2 life-changing trips where I didn't know anyone, absolutely no one. I went to Europe with some trip. I have a whole vlog, we'll link down below. And also Erasmus+. I traveled in the way a lot, basically more than I've traveled in my whole entire life together, and also went to other smaller trips. I was able to meet other people, like-minded people. I started randomly running. I have a whole video about that, basically running once a week, 90 kilometers, easily, pretty. And I started CrossFit, what was also life-changing, because now I can't even imagine my life without it. I fell in love with doing cardio, I grew my mental strength. I recovered basically almost from my eating disorder. I'm able to basically enjoy the moments that are related to food, not thinking about what's inside it and what I need to do afterwards, because you don't need to afterwards after enjoying yourself. I do still struggle with the things like being in the present moment. I do still struggle with that. But I'm not saying that it's been only sunshines and rainbows or cotton candy sky. That's literally impossible. Our lives are like this. It's constantly, you go up and then you fall extremely deep. It's inevitable. Even as shitty it is, that's natural and normal. As much as I wish everything would always go perfect, but if it would be like that, then you would never enjoy the amazing moments you experience, the special moments, if always it would be that best of everything, of every possibility, then life wouldn't be as interesting. Really important thing that wasn't a big problem for me, but I feel like a lot of people struggle with it, is stop neglecting the basics. What does that mean? Like drinking water, healthy eating, prioritizing sleep and movement, eating enough and not undereating, building a sustainable routine, working with yourself mentally, like fixing your mental health also. If you're doing all those things, all the other goals that are bigger, take more, way more effort, will be easier because you already have the basics. For me, it's not a problem. For me, it's not a problem when you find the things that work for you, but they also are healthy, even quote-unquote, even what that healthy means, then it all is already easier for the next goals, for those bigger goals. By the way, I also post daily motivational videos on TikTok and Instagram, so check those out. There's this one thing that I think and believe that's kind of pointless if you do, is that some people, actually a lot of people, you write down goals and then you just forget about them. There's no reason, literally, what's the reason of just writing something and forgetting about it and not actually committing and working for those goals? Like, what's the reason? Then most likely they won't turn out
or you won't fulfill your goals or dreams if you're not working for them. Nothing really happens if you don't work for it. Like, I could easily write something and, oh yeah, this is what I want, and not work for it. But you have to work for it in reason to fulfill it and to achieve it.
Rather than focusing on the things you think you'll lose, focus on the things you will gain. For example, if you want to start waking up earlier, or you're starting to wake up early, don't focus on the bad, even though there is no bad in my view. Focus on the good things which you will gain. For example, you want to go to the gym before you go to work or school. Focus on what you will gain. For example, strength, discipline. You will build discipline habits and will be able to fulfill your goals because you're working for them. And the feels you get after a good workout, the feels you get when you see that you're improving in some way, shape or form. Obviously, yes, if you usually go to bed really late and you wake up late, yes, it will be harder for you, but nothing good comes from going out of your comfort zone. No challenges are in your comfort zone. You gotta get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And about that previous topic, rather than making things harder, make things easier. So basically, make the bad habits harder, like hard, and the good habits easier. Don't leave everything to the last minute. Pack things the night before. Prioritize your sleep. Go to bed earlier so you will be able to wake up earlier. So in that way, you're making it easier for you to wake up earlier because you will actually have slept something. Have that sleep already in, and you would be able to wake up earlier easier. Don't make things harder for your habits that you want to create, for your goals that you want to achieve. Make them easier. And in that way, you're making things easier. That one big thing, basically everything sounds like that one big thing, is prioritizing the things that are important to you. If you prioritize it, if it's your priority, you do have time. You will always find time. There's another thing that I really believe is law of attraction and affirmations, but in the way to, if you want something, basically fake it till you make it mindset, but like thinking like, oh, you already have it. So basically I saw Taylor King, a creator, basically she from somewhere else saw that she, in her journal, basically you write like it's already the end of the 2023, aka the end of the year, like you already have done that. So basically you write, in 2023, I'm so grateful that I was able to do this. I did, like you already did it. But right now it's a start of the new year, but you're already writing it like you already achieved everything, and you're writing what you are grateful for that happened. Basically, like you already did it, that you were able to do it, even though you, right now, in this present moment, you haven't done it, but you're believing it. You're seeing it and you're envisioning it, and you're basically sending it to the universe so you could attract it. I don't know if you got my point. And one thing at a time, not billion things at one time. To improve, focus on one thing, not everything together. Ask yourself these questions, or write them down even better. Write down things, a list of things that you want to work on, that you want to improve, and then you will be able to know what person you want to be, what person you're thinking of, imagining of being like. Write day-to-day habits that will improve or help to get to that bigger goal. And are you comfortable of committing to it? Are you actually committed? You have to work on your commitment if you're not staying committed.
Nobody believes in you. You've lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day and say to yourself, it's not over until
Make the process work for you. And here a little bit about my goals. What did I achieve the last year? My goals for the next year. So basically most of my goals were for gym. It was to squat 80 kilos, deadlift 80 kilos, hip thrust 150 kilos, and all of those I did achieve. I did achieve being able to do a pull-up and multiple chin-ups, because at the start of the year I could do zero, nothing. Now I can do around 4 chin-ups, 2 pull-ups. And also, my goals were also related to traveling. This year I traveled to like 8 countries, and also had goals about social media. That's the only thing that I didn't achieve. Did hit 5k on Instagram. I did get some more viral videos. I did stay consistent. That's one of the biggest things I will repeat over and over about in this video: consistency. Some of the goals for next year, again, health. For gym, bench a plate, deadlift 2 plates, and squat also 2 plates. That's 100 kgs. Be able to do 4 pull-ups and 8 chin-ups. Be able to do a handstand without a wall, because right now I can't do it without a wall. My kind of goal that I don't know if I'll be able to achieve. These are the, like, I don't know, because it requires a lot of strength and a lot of practice. Is handstand walk, double unders unbroken. Right now in our gym there's no jump ropes at all. And I also have here running goals like run half marathon sub 2 hours. Previously I was able to run 19 kilometers in an hour and 49 minutes. That was the fastest that I ever run. So I feel like 21 kilometers would be easy. Not easy, achievable. I want to increase my pace basically for 5 minutes, like run a kilometer in 5 minutes, not 5:58. Maybe a marathon, I don't know. There also I have CrossFit goals, other CrossFit goals, but it's too deep, too specific and not maybe interesting for you. My social media goals are 1k subscribers on YouTube, so please subscribe if you haven't. I'll get monetized, because my biggest dream and goal is to be a full-time content creator, because I love talking, I love sharing, I love inspiring and helping people. Hit 10k on Instagram, get a sponsor, because there are some companies that I love and I wish I could work with. TikTok, 5k followers, and I also have goals about traveling, which are like Erasmus projects, multiple. Do at least 4 Erasmus projects. Earn money to be able to travel. I really want to do a workaway, aka volunteering trip that you are able to do for free, but you just have to pay getting there and back. Some places there are even food given. I also want to definitely hike mountains. There are a lot of things that I want to do. It's like 1, 2. But the biggest thing I can say is I work for my goals a lot. But most of the goals are achievable. I try to set achievable goals. Obviously I have some dream goals, like do a muscle up. I wish, but I need to firstly be able to do a lot of pull-ups. Also goals like starting my PT course, aka personal training course. If you follow me, you know I'm really extremely passionate about gym, fitness, and I want to help other people. And after high school I want to start my PT course. So yeah, don't miss that, because when I will be PT, I will be able to teach you, help you. Comment down below your goals. I'm really curious about those. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you got something out of it, because I myself, I'm a really disciplined person. I know I can get there if I put my time and work and effort into it. Be the best or stay like the rest.